Good morning and welcome to the Stylo News Intelligence Update for February 26, 2026. This briefing is sponsored by ProWave AI, the developers of Stylo News, the AI-powered intelligence platform. This morning, our focus is on West Africa. It's a region that is really grappling with a sharp rise in violence and, at the same time, a dramatic shift in its global alliances. All right, let's move to the map just to orient ourselves here. The events we're going to cover today, they span a huge area, from the Sahelian states all the way down to the coast of Nigeria. To really understand what's going on, you have to know who the key players are. And we're talking about everyone from regional alliances and insurgent groups to, of course, the international powers, all vying for influence in the region. So the first critical theme we need to look at is the really sharp escalation in violence we've seen just over the past 2 weeks. It's demonstrating the growing capability of these insurgent groups. These coordinated attacks, well, they come with a severe human cost. Take, for example, the ambush back in early February that killed 36 Nigerian soldiers. And this violence, it's not limited to military targets. A horrific massacre in Nigeria's Kwara state claimed over 176 civilian lives. And then, just days later, gunmen on motorcycles attacked 3 more villages, right there in Nigeria, killing another 46 people. Now, a key factor in this escalation is really a change in tactics. We're seeing groups affiliated with ISIL and al-Qaeda now very effectively weaponizing commercial drones. So what's really interesting is how all of this violence is happening right in the middle of a major geopolitical realignment. We're seeing long-standing partnerships being completely replaced. This table, it just brilliantly illustrates the change. You've got the U.S. shifting to a more pragmatic engagement with military juntas, while those very same governments in the Sahel have pivoted away from the West and toward Russia. This shift has created some extreme tension. It actually culminated in a Nigerian military official publicly declaring what he called a state of war against their former partner, France. And the crucial point here is that Russia is actively filling the vacuum. They're providing military support through their Africa Corps and are reportedly spreading disinformation to really solidify their position. Okay, let's move on and see how regional and international players are responding to this pretty volatile new reality. In response, we've actually seen a rapid series of diplomatic and economic maneuvers, particularly Algeria's efforts to stabilize its relationship with Niger and launch a major new gas pipeline project. These efforts also include direct military support, new counterterrorism operations, and even high-level financial aid, all in an attempt to prevent state collapse. So, the crucial takeaway here is that we are witnessing a region in a state of profound flux. And that leaves us with a really critical question. What is the viable path forward for a region that's being pulled in so many different directions at once? To explore the answers to that question and to get the full in-depth intelligence analysis, listen to our morning podcast, the Stylo News Intelligence Update. Thank you for listening. For AI-powered news on demand, you can subscribe to Stylo News at www.stylonews.com.